Well folks, this is just an update on the figs and the gardening in general. What you're looking at here is a Ronde de Bordeaux, and as you can see it's got two figs on it already. These are actually last year's main crop which have overwintered, so hopefully they'll ripen up early enough this year. But as you can see at the tip here, we've got two Breba crops forming, and we also have a few on these branches here. There's one there, and if I can focus, there's another one there. Now this is kind of unusual for a Ronde de Bordeaux because this particular variety is French and is known as a main crop only fig. So it doesn't produce Brebas, but sure enough there they are there. And as you see, I have this one in the ground, and I'm training this stem here along the ground, and I will continue to train it to the length of this polytunnel here. And this is what's called a step over or Japanese Espaya fig, and obviously it's going to take a few years before they get to that end there. I'm growing like this just to make it more manageable, and they seem like a productive method of growing figs from what I've read. I haven't got any direct experience, but you know, we'll see how it goes. And I'm doing the same for this one here, which is an improved Celeste. So you can see this main stem, and that's going to be trained down along the length of this polytunnel here. We also have some other stems here like the Ronde de Bordeaux. I'll probably let them grow out the season and then just prune them back later on in the year, and try to get the tree to focus its energy on this one main stem. And as you can see here, there's been an upgrade to my garden. This is a new polytunnel on an allotment I recently acquired. It's quite a big one as well. It's I think about 60 feet by 24 feet long, which is ample room for really growing figs or most anything really. And I just want to show you another one that I've planted in the ground. This one's called Negroni. Now, unlike the other two trees, this one would be considered a mid-season ripening variety, so it's not early like the Improved Celeste or Ronde de Bordeaux. But I put this one in here mainly because it's so productive. As you can see here, we have double Brebas forming on this node. And in fact there's another two there at the top, and there's a few more double Brebas. There's two there in this one, and yeah, this is probably one of the most vigorous and productive trees I have. Last year I was putting out two double main crops as well, and yeah, just a very vigorous tree, so I decided to put it in the ground. And again, like the others, I'm going to train this as a step over here. I have to tie this to the ground, and eventually I'll train it down the length of this tunnel. But as you can see, the tunnel's a bit of a mess now. I'm still trying to get it arranged or ready for the summer. These beds are probably going to be given over to peppers, tomatoes, corn, and any other heat-loving crops, maybe watermelon, squash as well. But I think long term, as I said, I'm going to plan, or I would like to maybe plant all of this as kind of semi-tropical temperate fruit trees, mainly figs. I just have to figure out the layout, and again that's just I'll just have to see how it goes over the years and what way works. To give you an example as well of things that I might encounter, one of the problems I have encountered so far is rain. You know, Ireland is a very rainy country in general, but we've had a torrential amount of rain recently, and again I suppose I knew this was going to happen, but along the sides here, along the polytunnel, as the rain comes off, the sides get extremely wet. So my Improved Celeste here has been sitting in water for the last couple of weeks, and same with this Negroni. Now I did foresee this as a problem, but this season has been quite wet. So what I plan to do is to get some gutters built along the sides of the tunnel just to funnel that rainwater away, and same down this side here, and I'll collect that rainwater at the end of the polytunnel, and then any overflow will go over into the next field, and hopefully that will keep the figs from having wet feet. It hasn't seemed to be a problem so far. I'm just hoping that it doesn't create any problems once we get into the summer months, because the trees are still dormant. They're only coming out of their dormancy now. But that's where we're at. I'll keep it posted as well, and let you know how things are getting on. Good luck.